Hi. We're on the lake today. You know what's amazing about this place? It's just how beautiful it is. Sometimes it's really nice to come out to places like these just because it helps you kind of forget about just how crazy the world is and how annoying and how depressing it really can be. But coming out to places like these just make you remember how beautiful the world truly is, and it's peaceful, relaxing. Now watch me skip this rock. Did you see that? You can't see that. Seven! Bit of a rock skipper. You know, my friends ask constantly, over and over and over again, just make more vlogs, just make more of them. Well, now you guys are going to see me suffer trying to find shit to talk about. I'm not good at just talking about nothing. You don't know the craziest fact about Alaska that I learned? There are more trees out here than people. I'm gonna skip another rock, if you don't mind. Can't find any good ones. Holy moly, ladies and gentlemen, fake friends and loving family, look what I found. Wow. Oh, big skipper. Well, fake friends and loving family, it has been quite a while. I think I say that every time. I feel like every time I post a video, I wait even longer until the next one, and I'm sorry for that. I'm also not sorry, because when I'm doing these sorts of things, like, I feel like it's kind of dumb to be like looking at some incredible natural beauty and then thinking, oh, let me just avert my gaze and talk to my phone. Does that make sense? I usually kind of think of it after the fact, like, oh, I probably should have, recorded something there. But I'm just so enamored just at what I'm looking at that I don't even think about it. So I'm sorry. But I have a few things. And we're back in the car. So you know what that means. We're going to go all over it. We're going to go over it all. Again. We went to the movies. It was the first time I had ever gone to a movie back to back. Went to see The Odyssey and then walked right back out, scanned our tickets for the Spider-Man movie. That was pretty cool. We were there until like 1 a.m. We got there, we left Seward at like 3 p.m. and got back at 3 a.m. We were gone for 12 straight hours. Driving there, seeing the movies, driving back. It was crazy, but it was fun. The Odyssey was good. The Spider-Man movie was amazing. I loved it. I have no complaints. I think it was a while since I saw it. I probably had a complaint at that time, but I can't remember if I did or not. It was good. But besides that, I pretty much took my whole entire spreading out adventures and I fucking went all in on black. This last weekend, we went to Denali. I don't know. If you're from Minnesota, you can call it Denali. I'm going to call it Denali because I don't give a fuck. It's easier for me to say. And it was amazing. It was beautiful. I have so many videos and beautiful pictures of the surrounding landscape, and it was so much fun. I want to go back. They had a very cool little layout. They had restaurants attached to lodging and stuff like that, all spread out from each other. And then you keep going down the road further into the national park area. That's off the road. But if you continue away from the national park, then you come to these to this bowl of mountains. It's a little canyon sort of thing, and that's what they call it. It's called the canyon. So they have this little sort of boardwalk set up, but there's no ocean. It's not a real boardwalk. It's just wood. shaped like a boardwalk that just leads you up and down this little strip of like these tiny, cute little quaint, insanely overpriced shops, but still fun and cute and fun. And that was fun. It's called the Canyon. I already said that, but I'm reiterating it because I forgot. You forgot too. That's your fault. We also, on the way up to Denali, we stopped at this lake. Byers Lake. It's called Byers Lake, and we went kayaking. It was my first time I had ever kayaked, and I think it will be my last. Unless I'm in my own kayak and I am setting the pace and I don't have my phone on me and I'm prepared for a lake day. All those requirements need to be met for me to go back to kayaking. If not a single one is met, then I'm not going. It was fun. We did a tandem kayak. She's experienced with kayaking. I'm not. So she put me in the front and shook the fucking boat a lot. And it scared the shit out of me. I didn't like it very much. I didn't know we were going kayaking until like halfway up. So I didn't come prepared at all. I was in boots and jeans. Like, what the fuck? We went down to the kayaking area. The lady was like, have you guys ever kayaked before? And I was like, no. She's like, well, don't go over there, because if you go under the bridge, then you're going to hit a level 3 whitewater rapids and you'll never be seen again. You go that way, there's a whirlpool with a bunch of piranhas in it that'll kill you. And I was like, holy shit, that's terrifying. And as she was explaining these whole things, we were just standing on the bank, just like kind of casually waiting, just like, once these rules are done, we're gonna go kayaking. And as she was saying all the rules and like just like letting us know how to do it and shit, again, I'm in boots. They're water resistant, waterproof, but they're not wading through lakes waterproof. You know what I mean? She's just like slowly pulling the kayak away from me. And I'm like, hey, bring that back. So then I had to get barefoot. Dogs just sprawled out for all the eyes to see. Ew. Kayaking was fun though. I mean, in reality, I did have fun. I threatened the safety of the person that I was with multiple times as a joke. You know, she was shaking it, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking swing this oar and hit you in the head. You keep doing that. Just kidding, though. I probably will do kayaking again, because it'll be fun. As long as I do it by myself. Not like by myself, but just in my own kayak. It can be fun. It was fun. It was a beautiful day out. I couldn't believe how, like, even, like, when you go further north, it's weird. It's like, it gets hotter. I don't understand. Either like you're cooking in the sun longer because like the sun's out longer, or I don't know. Maybe the ocean water keeps it warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. I don't know. I didn't go to fucking college. Yeah, we decided to car camp because it's free, and that was probably one of the most miserable life experiences I've ever experienced in my entire life. I wish we would have just tent camped, because I don't know if you can tell from me being on video, I'm not a giant, but I'm fairly tall. A little too tall for this. I was sleeping with my knees against my stomach, basically, with my feet still fucking kicking the back there. And I woke up like, oh man, man, ouch. It feels like I just got like fucking hit by a bus. And then I got out of the car, and then I just like peed right next to the car, and then my life was all so much better. Jeez, turn off your brights, dipshit. Driving up to Denali, it's beautiful. Wow, like the mountains here in Seward are like big, beautiful, like, you know, like kind of surrounding the whole spot. So wherever you look, it's mountains or it's ocean, beautiful. But the mountains up there, they're like so much taller. And Mount Denali, or Mount McKinley, you know, like, I mean, it's called Mount McKinley, but like people up here, like in the Denali area, or just like Native Alaskans call it Mount Denali. So I'm not going to be like a jackass and call it Mount McKinley. So just so you know what I'm talking about. we were like looking for it because it's apparently like pretty rare, because like it can stay like sort of cloudy in that area just because it's a 20,000 foot tall mountain. It can like be hidden behind the clouds. So, but it was like somewhat clear, just not clear enough. So I was like fucking like trying to see it. And I kept turning to Kira like, hey, like what should I be like looking for, you know? Like, am I supposed to be like looking for a mountain or something like that? And she just said like, I kept asking her, and she just kept saying the same thing over and over again. Like this, you'll see it when you see it. I promise. I don't know how to describe it. You'll just see it when you see it. So I was like, I didn't like that answer because I figured there was something I was supposed to be looking for. So I was just like, fuck, I don't see it. Where is it? What am I supposed to be looking for? I swear you'll see it when you see it. We get all the way there, you can't see it. Nothing happens. We do a little bit more exploring the next day, just kind of like looking around and shit. I spent the whole day driving up trying to find it. And then we're driving back, and again, super rare, barely. But we were driving back down, and we hit this like 2-mile stretch of just like straight road. And I was just like not really paying attention. Well, I was paying attention to the road, but like I was just like kind of like, you know, like like looking over and talking and just like looking at the road, not really looking around. And then all of a sudden I just see this fucking and I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, lady, waiting for that car to pass so I'm not getting blinded. I was like, whoa, holy shit!
What can you say when love goes away that hasn't been said before? I have no rhyme that's different this time. There's no words to sing anymore. I haven't a clue why you went away. I only know you are gone. And I sit alone, my heart by the phone. And so I just listen to rain as it falls to the ground and washes the day away. Nothing to show and no place to go, so here in my room I stay. I don't know that I could forget you, no matter how hard I try. I'm all alone, and honestly I don't know why. As it falls to the ground and washes.
Is that it? Oh my. And she was like, whoa, that's it. And I can't even describe to you like just how, like, you have to, and that's the only way that I can describe it to anybody else now. Like, I totally understand what she meant by you just have to see it. Like, I obviously have tons of videos of it. By tons, I mean like 4. But like, you know what I mean? Enough for you to see it. But like, just to see it in person, it's it's like one of the big mountains, right? But then you just put another one on top of it. And then you just paint it all white. And you're like, that's it. That's the best way I can describe it. Like it's huge. It was massive. It was a mythological creature. So that was kind of Denali. I mean, not really much else happened. We went through the national park. It was absolutely beautiful. I don't know. I couldn't tell you if I took any videos. We went like a week ago. Everything, again, everything about this entire state is just so beautiful. Weirdly, you would think that the Denali National Park is just mountainy, but like it's like more rolling hills than anything. It's like rolling hills and then just a fucking skyscraper of a mountain. And by skyscraper of a mountain, I mean 10 skyscrapers stacked on top of each other. But no, we just went to the shops, went to the park, saw the mountain, saw Mount Denali. It was fucking beautiful. You can tell me if I'm pronouncing it wrong, and I'll just like your comment, and I won't change. I think next time we go, we would definitely want to stay like a couple more days. Felt a little rushed just because we had to get back for work, and it's a fucking 6-hour drive. In 2 days, I basically drove 12 hours. It was fucking crazy. While she was fast asleep in the passenger seat. Isn't that so sweet? Then this weekend was supposed to be chill, but it did not turn out to be that way. I mean, it was still pretty chill, but it was mainly supposed to consist of me sitting around doing absolutely fucking nothing, watching football. But instead of just like kind of sitting around doing jack shit all, there was a little county fair thing going on down in Ninilchik. Either or, you pick. No offense to the people who live in Homer, Ninilchik, Kenai, and Soldotna. I mean, I guess Seward is lumped into all of it because it's on the Kenai Peninsula. So I guess I'm also shit-talking myself. But the KP fair was pretty donkey. I didn't like it very much. I will not be back. Something that left a bad taste in my mouth was, one, that it was a huge political ad. Everywhere you went, it was politics everywhere. So that kind of sucked. But two, they only really had 2 food options. One of them was a hot dog stand, and for some reason they split them in half and faced them opposite directions. What kind of psychopath shit is that? And the other one was that goddamn fucking pizza truck. Oh my God, when I saw them, I felt a shiver go down my spine. I was so upset that it was them. We didn't go there, if you could guess. We went to the hot dog stand, and since they faced them opposite directions, they were like spread out. It was just like the most uncomfortable eating you could imagine. I don't know why they did that. But anywho's, that's been my time out here in the great state of Alaska. It's been still just as amazing, just as beautiful, just as extravagant, and just as adventurous as it has been the last. I have 0 complaints. We're actually nearing the end of the season. It's sad, but also exciting because I will be allowed to kind of slow down on work a little bit, coast a little bit, work on a few projects that I've been wanting to do, but just been working a lot and kind of not been focusing on too much. It's going to be a good time. I, again, have 0 complaints. I love it here. And I love you guys. Just fucking kidding. I am so sorry for the lack of beautiful scenic B-roll shots, but I sure hope that me talking an incessant amount can make up for it. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you have had as good of a time as I have, and I will see you guys in the very next episode.
till home.